And I've never really derped around in Arkham City before. Here, let me just make a quick cut. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's a Video Games Awesome, Lonesome, Batman Arkham City, Arkham Origins. I'm here all by my lonesome, and I'm just gonna derp around inside. I don't even know what that is. No, I don't. Story. Continue story. I'm just gonna hop in and swoop around a snowy Arkham City. Well, it's really Gotham, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's Gotham City, and Arkham, that's what this is all about. It's the origins of the Arkham Asylum. Arkham technically doesn't exist yet in this story.
So apparently Penguin's guys were doing a deal at Jezebel Plaza when the Batcave.
Yeah, this feels Christmassy. I don't remember any of the buttons. Okay. I think I got swooping down. I'm gonna practice some swooping. Such a low little place to swoop up from. Hey, who's these guys? Still got it. I don't know what. They don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Does Arkham exist, though? That it's just not full of baddies. You mean they've built Arkham at this point, but they haven't put baddies into it? Actually, this game, I wonder how good it is at constantly reminding you of those little tooltips there. It could be an okay game to jump back into if they do that a lot.
Lots of gadgets. We see anything like that, we're supposed to radio the boss. Why don't we try and take them down ourselves? Getting good with Sionis? I don't know. From what I hear, the guy's a one-man army. You serious? Yeah, things I've heard. I'm sure we don't see anything tonight. See that? Come on!
Such a satisfying game.
Drink for me. Racing.
That ground takedown that keeps flashing at me, is that R2 plus triangle or is it R1 plus triangle? R2 and triangle. And do you guys think it's good to use one in the middle of a combo, or that does it mess up the combo if you use it? Because I've always perceived ground takedowns as like the slowest thing that Batman can do, and it doesn't feel right to me. It's really slow. Is anybody else annoyed that it keeps popping it up then? Because it's always like in your face, and if you guys say it's slow, then it's not something I probably want to do. I don't want to be constantly reminded of it either if I don't want to use it. Let me try some, I guess. I gotta find some more baddies. The takedowns that are faster have to be unlocked. Bad guys can interrupt you while you're doing it. Okay, that just sounds horrible to use then. I'll try it out, but I feel like it's probably not a good thing. Love that. And he was already taken down. Fuck me. Oh yeah, fuck that. I will never use that.
Someone's gonna get
It seemed almost like my thumb was pulling his face towards it, or my fist was pulling his face into my punch. Press triangle and circle when the combo thing is yellow for an instant takedown. Yeah, I think I remember it trying to tell me that earlier.
You can only hide up there so long.
Oh, fuck. Why would you goad him on? He's the Batman. Any cool side mission-y things I could do to F around?
Cobblepot's a coward. We backed the wrong guy. I don't know. Maybe he's onto something. Step back, let the assassins have a go. See how it all shakes out. Like I said, coward. Wonder if Black Mask is hiring.
Oops, I was looking at the chat while I walked. I didn't think that this game would allow Batman to walk right off an edge. Kind of like Zelda, I guess I was expecting. Here we go. Hey, assholes. Hey, snowman.
The bat showed up. Come on, we got smashed it. Get him surrounded. Now we talking. You had enough? Let's see what you got. Override him. A bit. Come here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna destroy you.
See, this is the thing, you guys notice how much better I can play when I'm doing a Lonesome show where I don't feel like talking the entire time? A regular Video Game's Awesome, to me, Video Game's Awesome as a show has to be about vocalization of what you're doing, talking about every little action that's being performed. It's part of the show. People just standing or sitting there in silence, to me, isn't entertaining. I don't know. But saying things as I perform them does take away from your skill level. Especially I find in Batman games, because if you're not concentrating absolutely to every guy that's running up to you, you're really fucked. No, I couldn't do that. I could not do that, guys. Video Games Awesome will never be a person sitting there silently while somebody else watches him play on the couch. I'm not going to have Becky sitting there while I don't talk, doing nothing. Video Games Awesome is about the conversation as it happens. Thing is, when you play a game, in your head, you're talking to yourself about what you're doing. You're having an inner dialogue about what you think about certain things, like, I wonder how I could do that, maybe if I do this. And the part of the show is like kind of hearing every part of our thought process, so that you're kind of inside our heads as we think about it. Looking for another guy to fight. Hey, what's this thing? This looks like a thing, doesn't it? Like something to do. Enigma data pack. Okay, he was referring to something else. But, yeah, I'll be the first to admit that I get flustered when I do the Video Games Awesome when people criticize my playing, because VGA isn't my playing. It's not the way I play when I'm alone, it's the way I think it's entertaining to play for others. VGA is about derping around, being stupid, making mistakes, laughing about them. And it really is frustrating when people don't get that, and sure, there's other instances where actual mistakes are made and we can't figure out something. And then people get equally as critical of that too, just because we weren't paying attention and we didn't hear an exact instruction, or something wasn't clear enough to us. Then people decide that we're fucking idiots and get angry about it, and it's just... Oh god, Batman, you have like rocket feet. I thought that guy was gonna hit me. Keeping up combos when you don't have the indicators on super hard mode must be the most ridiculous thing in the world to do. Sure, there's times where I do really well on the show. Sometimes instinct can get you through. It's funny because sometimes on the show I feel like I do better by not paying attention than if my head was all in the game. Like, you know, sometimes you overthink things when you're playing on your own, and then you'll do something just derping around and you'll figure it out way quicker, which is also interesting. PewDiePie on the show. Have you guys also, that's another thing that really bothered me about the Last of Us playthrough. This one little asshole kept on linking to PewDiePie saying, PewDiePie beat this segment like right away, easily. I watched this one PewDiePie segment that he linked to, and I swear to fucking God, he played that segment ahead of time and then pretended that he didn't. Because he beelined it for certain items that he just couldn't have known about unless he'd played it ahead of time. And yet he kind of laser sighted right towards these hidden items. I think without thinking, just because he knew they were there and he didn't think about how it would look if... I don't know, maybe it was just dumb luck, but it really seemed that way to me. And the thing is, and like maybe he did do it first try or something like that, but the thing is, if he doesn't do it live, who's to say? He could choreograph every bit of it. Any show that doesn't go live, any Let's Play show that doesn't do their stuff live, potentially rehearse the whole thing for maximum comedic effect. And also to make themselves look good. It's a luxury I don't have on this show. So these instant takedowns can't be interrupted, I guess, is what you guys are saying.
Where you boy sniping? Them guys ain't so strong.
He got a lot of fun.
Ah! Ground takedowns are so unreliable! Seems like the frame rate's keeping up okay. I wasn't doing all that camera moving. The camera was doing it on its own.
He's here! Knock him out!
In fact, I rarely move the camera in this game.
You in the ground. Let's give him a hand. Don't think you will.
Ugh, yeah, fuck ground takedown.
He's a real brawler.
I can understand if there's better ones that you can unlock, then I might start to use them, but for now,
Your ass.
screw it. Plus, there's the whole thing of like, why would I want to do a ground takedown? Like, I want guys alive so I can build up my combo.
Back in the game.
So, why do... That's Simone guys saying that he only does ground takedowns when every baddie is gone. So no one... What's the point of a ground takedown then? Does it get you more experience? Like, why use a ground takedown as opposed to just punching the last guy? Whoa. Way more experience. How much is way more?
Am I seeing those guys? Time to party.
Ah, man.
I got this. Come on, you don't want to do this.
What kind of training is in the Batcave? Should I go to the Batcave and do some training, or just for fun? Is it fun, or is it boring?
Grab a pick out of my cousin's garage. I
Oh, fuck you.
Oh no! Please!
So how do you get back to the Batcave? Dude, dude, burp, burp, burp. Batcave. Quick travel. Alright, I'll make a cut here. Whoa, Jesus. That's how you get back to the Batcave. I'm gonna cut here. Hey, check it out. I'm in the Batcave for some training. Alfred, ready my bat training pants, please.
Welcome back, sir.
Alfred.
Well played, sir. You stopped the electrocutioner with a single strike.
I just used his arrogance to my advantage. A textbook move a child could have avoided.
True, but I doubt the rest of them will go down as easily.
If they do, we'll be eating that Christmas ham sooner than you think.
They're gonna have Christmas ham. That'd be an awkward dinner. Just Alfred and Bruce Wayne. Christmas ham.
When one finds oneself on the opposite side of the law, a reassessment is usually in order.
You're right. Someone needs to clean up corruption inside the GCPD.
That wasn't exactly what I meant. That Vicky Vale is quite the troublemaker. Perhaps someone should do a report on her.
Alright,
I assume we won't be unwrapping presents in the morning? That Vicky Vale is quite...
so about leveling up as Batman, can you... Is that sound coming from the game? Okay, I thought it was my PS3 was really weird sounding. You hear that? I thought that was my PS3. Can I redistribute my experience points like in Borderlands 2? Because I really hate it in games. I love it in games when I can like experiment with different builds, but I hate it in games where I have to commit on my first playthrough and like it's 100% locked in. So you can't experiment. The most wanted list.
I've planted...
Yeah, I leveled up from that conversation. What's all this? Dark Knight system. Oh, these are... These are challenges in here. Wayne Tech. And then database, case file, Gotham synopsis, core controls reference. It locks in. Well, what do I like? Auxiliary, a variety of gadget improvements and combat techniques only accessible by completing specific challenges. Stealth Combat upgrades focused on evasion, concealment, and takedown abilities. Combat upgrades that increase your effectiveness when fighting the enemy in close in, fighting large groups of enemies, or when fighting specialized melee. And core controls reference listing for the... What's in here? Oh, this is just to, like... Oh, jeez. Oh, this is to learn. Fire grapple gun, accelerator, glide kick, dive bomb, detective vision, environment analysis, hold, drop attack with square, hold and glide, movement and stealth, hold R2 to crouch. Man, there are a lot of fucking... Jesus. Hold and glide, dive bomb while gliding. Okay, we know that. Move camera. Counter, strike. Ah, evade. I forgot about that. I think I was doing it, but I just wasn't knowing I was doing it. Projectile counter. Perform a stunning attack. Ah, I know how to do that. And then the beatdown is fun too. Oh yeah, flipping over top of guys. The redirect. Aerial attack. Circle then XX. Is that how you when you climb the guy? Blade dodge. Safely dodge incoming knife or edged weapon attacks. Oh, that's when you're backing up. Interrogation. I feel like this is useful for me to look at right now. L2 and quick fire back claw. Oh yeah, the fucking quick fire. Whew. Man. U-turns. You can do great takedowns. Okay, anyways, close combat. I tend to really love close combat. I feel like I should upgrade this. Combat armor against melee. Did I already upgrade one of them? Which one did I upgrade? I don't even know which one I just did. I locked it in, but I didn't know which one I... Alright, I'm gonna... Jesus, that's loud.
Someone should do a report on her.
See how boring Lonesomes can be? And do you see how I get so stressed out on Video Games Awesome when things aren't moving along? This is what I never want Video Games Awesome to be. You know, I don't want long periods of watching me go through and read menus. And then people will get angry at me. They'll say, you didn't even read that shit. And I was like, because it would be boring. I think it's more entertaining for me to not read it and fail horribly than to read for fucking 10 minutes at a time while you wait and watch. Ah, I just kicked my computer. I think going forward, also on the show, you're going to see a lot less long hauls with me completely fresh and more often me practiced. So we would do first impressions where I obviously look at it first and give my first impressions as we play it. But then, kind of like with what we did with Dead Rising, you'll see more often... I play alone in a relaxing on my own schedule type way, which I really do enjoy because, I don't know, it's an aspect of gaming I haven't enjoyed for some time now, is playing on my own. And then come back at it as an expert when I show the guys and Becky on like the mega shows. be like, now let's take a second look at this game and show you all the awesome parts of it. And in certain games, I could maybe load up my favorite chapter or like my favorite boss battle and show it. Or I could, if it's a sandbox games are really easy to do that with, because you just have to just derp around to show off what is possible. I just, what I was doing there was hooking up another TV. Ow. I'm gonna have to leave soon to go get some water. All right. So how do I do these challenges? Over there? Oh, this must be it. Access training console. You don't find it as fun when somebody knows the game. Thing is to remember about me, though, too, guys, is that as you have seen from show and trailers, I'm remarkably good at reenacting my excitement or reaction the first time I did something. Like, you've seen how hyped up I get about trailers that I've already obviously seen many, many times. Out of the whole group of us, I am the best person to go ahead and see stuff, because I've always been very dramatic when I hype up and rewatch something, especially with people around me when I'm showing it to them for the second time I'm seeing it. But I want them to like get as excited as I did, so I really, reenact my excitement. It's not even, sometimes it's not even a reenaction. Sometimes it is genuine excitement that's coming a second time around. Another thing, a benefit of me knowing things before they come up, is that I can time things properly. I can make sure that if we're having a conversation and I know that a really crazy part is about to happen, I can make sure that that conversation kind of wraps up before I start the next, initiate the next sequence. I can also make breaks happen at better times. Stuff like that.
You're finished.
Okay, so what's going on here? Did it give me an objective here? Hey, I tried to do a projectile response to that. Okay, this is actually a little bit challenging. Yeah. So what's going on here? My goal was to get 10,000 points. Like 10,000 is bronze or something? Unless I missed it, I'm just not seeing any objectives or goals. Oh, how do you deal with two guys that are hitting you at the same time when you're doing a counter? Okay. Yeah, I did it. Ah, fuck me.
I got moves you ain't.
Oh, you have to double tap. I see. It's hard catching the projectiles. Man, ground takedowns are slow. Yeah, double tap counter. Oh man, you guys are really far behind, aren't you? 4 rounds, you need to get 40,000 points. You get points by mixing up combos, not hitting it, and not dropping a combo, not getting hit. Catching the projectile seems really hard, eh, guys? Like, is it a kind of a very difficult thing to do? Wow! He can do a triple. That is awesome. Shit! I was holding triangle there, I just don't know how to catch projectiles reliably. Man, how much does Bruce Wayne pay all these guys to come to the Batcave to get their asses kicked? How many rounds are there, guys? Am I gonna make 10,000? Am I gonna make it there? Or am I just redoing this until I do? Oh, it's round 4. So do you just have to like really time it perfectly to catch the projectiles? Ugh, that was a ground takedown and it didn't work! Ah, I fucking hate ground takedowns! New concept art unlocked. Well, I feel like I'm getting better, but so I should probably just continue and try a new challenge, huh? Oh, I'm not allowed? Progress through the story to unlock this challenge map. Progress through the story to unlock this one. Oh, I only get one challenge right now? Unless I progress through the story? Fuck. Man? Seriously? What other things should I try? I was trying my cape thing. I tried the jump over a guy's head thing and punch him from the behind. I did the beatdown. I did, like, what else should I do?
This won't take long.
I'm confused by a lot of what's being said here. Tropical says, go back and check out the other challenge mass, I mean. And can somebody, yeah, confirm if maybe Riddle or collectibles could unlock more challenges? Double tech triangle, it's a quick batarang. Batarangs? It didn't do it. L2. Double L2 for battering. Do you guys use that in combat a lot? That feels really lame, and it feels like I'm gonna give up my combo by doing it. Like, I'd be really worried to use that often. I just did it. I just gave up my combo because I tried to batarang. Feels really risky. I just did it there, and I immediately got back to beating up guys, and I still dropped my combo after using the batarang. Am I doing something wrong with the way I use the batarang? Because, like, right there I used it, made the guys drop their stuff, and then I immediately countered a guy, and it still dropped my combo. I never used it in combat. Is it a thing that you should ever? Like, why did I don't know. I'm gonna try this again. Drop my combo. Oh, I kept it there. Just barely kept it. Oh, man, guys, I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel right to use it. It is risky because sometimes Batman feels like chucking it against a wall behind him for some reason. Back grapple takes too long. Oh yeah, how do you do back grapple? I did it in that boss fight, remember? I just don't remember how to do it. I lost my combo there for some reason. Fuck me. Ah, that's why I lost it earlier. I guess sometimes when you are rushing a guy with a projectile, sometimes the projectile still hits you even though you rushed him. It just didn't look like it when I did it to me. Okay. At least I understand that now. L2 plus triangle for the back grapple thing? So are you guys saying that it's worth giving up your combo to use more gadgets, like taking that risk, because gadgets will get you just like way more experience regardless of the combo?
Finished.
Never drop your combo. Oh, do not grapple a guy who's you need to counter. Not a good idea. I don't know, guys. Gadgets just seem to fuck me up. You guys are really conflicted, you realize that? Some of you are saying that more gadgets, you need to use gadgets to get way higher scores, and then others are saying combos are more points, gadgets are a very small bonus. You guys are all over the map on your opinions on this.
We gotta work together, morons! Come on! I told you he was real!
Whoa! Okay, that's not a quick batarang, that's for sure. How do you... whoa. Okay, so you guys said... somebody in there told me L2 plus triangle to do a quick grapple, then they said circle, X, and square to do other things. So I assume that meant L2 plus circle, X, and square to do other things? Is that what you meant? Alright, I'm just gonna go into the options and just look at my controls. Alright. How do I cape stun counter, quick fire back claw, L2 quick fire explosive gel? So it's just L2 plus square or L2 plus triangle, not L2 plus circle or X, like somebody suggested. How do you make the bat gel explode once you've laid it down? Do you have to press L2? It looks like you do.
Boys, get him out of here. And don't ding up any of the gear. It's worth some money.
I don't know. I have to scroll back to see what you guys are talking about. There's a lot of stuff I've missed. Thanks, Ian Kid. That's a nice little insult. It might not be worth it if you can't use gadgets effectively, I guess. I'm learning the game, Ian Kid. Jesus, that's the kind of pressure I don't like on this show. It's just like, it feels like that's just a little jab at my ability as a gamer or something. It's annoying. This is why I like playing alone more. Alright. retry.
It doesn't matter how many of you there are.
Watch him! Watch him!
But you guys have to realize, Ian, kid, like, you know, that feels like an insult to me. Like, when you phrase it like that.
You don't know who he's dealing with. I hate you! How's he doing this? Welcome to your ass. No, you got it.
Ah, man.
Oh, crap.
Fuck. Oh, that was ridiculous. Oh, they're just beating the shit out of me.
Thank you.
I just ran from the other side of the whole place and just threw a fucking crate at my face.
Let's do this. Okay. Are you serious? Hold him still. Get up in his face!
Ugh.
You gotta hit him harder than that! Keep it up!
Seems that the beatdown animation is sometimes hard to get out of if you want to do a counter.
This ain't over yet! You Reno? Take him! We ain't going... Go easy on me!
I'm gonna see if there are, after this one, if there are other challenges to do. Maybe on the other pages like somebody suggested there.
I can take anything you can... Watch this guy storm!
Did somebody just say, what's this guy's story? My parents are dead.
Don't give up!
Thought I'd told everybody in Gotham that by now.
Oh, hell yeah! Making us look like idiots!
I didn't see that guy. Oh, you know what's hard about this challenging arena, or this challenge arena, is that the little lightning bolts above their head are the same color as the platform when it's all lit up like that. So you often can miss them. Or at least I am. I didn't press the third triangle there. Woo. Oh, that was another instance of that right there. I didn't even see that, guys. Guess I just pay attention more to the dudes themselves. And that would train me for potentially playing super hard mode in the future.
What the hell are you? Watch him! I can explode.
Interesting thought, that Samoan guy. Still only got a, I got close to getting silver. Why didn't they change the color of the trophies to gold, silver, and bronze? It just seems, whatever. Let me see. Oh, there. No. Yeah, I only have combat maps and predator maps, and why aren't there more? I'm gonna try one more time on this. Sorry if this is boring, guys. This is a Lonesome. I'm almost considering doing these on a separate Twitch channel so that new viewers to the stream, like somebody who subscribed, say, yesterday, comes in and expects the same show that we do usually, like a mega show, and then comes in and is like, wow, this is more boring than when I first subscribed.
Rearrange your face. There goes the bag.
I didn't think that dropped the combo. Fuck me. Am I getting experience points for each round of this that I do? I'm not getting experience, am I? Maybe it would be better to go out into the world and just...
This guy's something else. We're gonna choke you with that thing.
Fuck! I hate guys with fucking objects. It's like, throw it already. You're expecting him to, and you're getting all ready for the counter, and then he doesn't, and then you lose your combo. Fucker. Ah, I thought that guy was dead. Ew.
You ain't got a chance.
You know what's difficult is going from a game like Dead Rising where it's so forgiving of your like you have a lot of time to keep your combo up, but in this it's like almost instant that it's gone. It really fucks with your head. That motherfucker. I'm all out of rhythm here, that's for sure.
Everybody, rush to the front. What is happening?
Wow.
This guy's unbelievable. Come here.
You know, we often say to character, "Ah, I didn't even know he was there, you motherfucker!" We often say to characters that when we play on the show, you know, you're not getting paid enough for this, like attacking Batman over and over. How much would it take? How much would you need to get paid to just keep on throwing your face into Batman's fist over and over again? $3.50. Alright, how do I get out of here now? I guess it's time to leave and go farm some EXP. Is that even a thing that you can do in this game? Like farm EXP? Go, or, you know, level up by going around doing stuff? Maybe there's like a side mission I should do. Locate Black Mask is the main objective. Solve crime scene inside Lacey Towers. Should I go after these guys? Like, are these guys things that I'd want to do with Becky? Or are they things that are like kind of boring that I could like hunt down the criminals on my own? What? These responses, you need to put the question in your response, or the free. You have to. Single word responses are really hard for me to understand, especially when I ask like a very long question. Side missions, Riddler trophies, and challenge maps can all be farmed for experience. Oh, really? So the side missions are even good, huh?
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
What about, like, can I destroy all these network relays? Would that just would story start unfolding at that point?
Stupid storm!
What the? Is that one of the things? It's fucking covered in a... What the... What is this? Ah, shit. How do I undo the lockbox?
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
Aw, man, I don't even have the right gadget. I basically can't do anything at this point in the story.
Please stop!
Where's the crime? I'm gonna be a crime fighter. Oh shit, I'm too late.
Brothers are going in Batcave. Ready? Yes, yes.
And I'm leaving the crime. Where the fuck is the crime? It's done. I think it was here. Shit. It was, I think.
It's coming for us! Can't take this all out. They're fighting with that freak! Get him!
Challenge maps and anarchy are the two things you can do at this point. What's a challenge map? Is it hard? How do I get to a challenge map? Is it flying? They're on my main menu. These? Challenge maps are the training missions. Oh, that's... You guys are... Main menu. You mean, like, leave the game? The training I did wasn't a challenge map? And it wasn't a training mission? The training in the Batcave wasn't a training mission? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what's... I'm confused. I already did a challenge map, and I only have one unlocked. So, it's nothing I can do, because I only have one challenge map. The training in the Batcave was a training mission, not a challenge map. So what's a challenge map? I don't get it. You say I just did one, but what? Beating up those guys under the bridge was doing one? I'm so confused.
They're kind of fun.
Always dreamed of popping one of those giant...
Holy crap, it's that bat thing!
Oh, get...
Wear it down!
I told you he was real...
Fuck ground takedowns! Fool me once, and then I'll just get fooled again and again into doing them, because you keep putting that fucking HUD up about it. Challenge maps are accessed from the main menu, so exit the game, like I asked. You have to exit the game to get to them. Alright. I'm gonna assume that it's under extras. I'm not seeing any challenge maps. Oh, challenge mode. Okay. What's this all about? Acquire medals in each map for EXP rewards. Use the online leaderboards to compare your skills against your friends. Combat training. I've only got one challenge map. Oh, this is the one I've already done inside the Batcave. Campaign maps. I have none of these. None of those. So I only have 2 combat training. That's the only difference out here. Okay, I'll play it. Oh, I didn't even know you had to reach a 3 times multiplier before you go to free flow mode.
This freak don't stand a chance. Wait up! You picked the wrong spot. Take him! What are you waiting?
Did I get all the trophies? New concept art. Yes. I did pre-order the game. Yeah. I probably have a code somewhere. Ugh, my carpal tunnel's kind of bugging me today. Probably not going to be able to stream much longer. Keep your multiplier above 3 to maintain free flow, double counter, and blade dodge. Okay.
This guy's something else!
You ain't taking me down.
Team, you numbskulls! Kick his ass so we can get out of here! Welcome to your ass kicking!
So to keep your combo multiplier going after you dodge a blade attack, you have to attack him right after he's done, right? Because otherwise, I lost my combo earlier.
Break his face!
Waiting for something to happen, I guess.
Break, will ya?
I don't know, it sounds like tomorrow a good thing to do would be to derp around in the server with turbos in the Grand Theft Auto server. Especially if there's going to be snow. So it starts tomorrow? It's weird that... I don't understand this. Like, why not have Christmas build up to Christmas? Why wouldn't they release the snow this week? The week building up to Christmas instead of on Christmas Day? And how long will it last after Christmas? To do TF2, I'd have to... Here, just give me a second. I have to do something. In order to do TF2, I'd have to install it first to a different computer than I usually use. I don't know if I could do it. There's quite a few things I'd have to do. Because today I'm streaming on the computer that I usually play TF2 on. Oh, tomorrow TF2. Yeah, that's more possible. I might be able to set something up in time for that. Yeah, maybe I'll spend tonight setting that up, because I just bought a new graphics card for, I've been thinking for a while about making a gaming rig, and then I decided that since my iMac is able to perform better when streaming the show, it's able to, like when the Baby Hank green screen effect is added, in addition to some other effects, it doesn't slow down as much as it has a higher frame rate. And so I'm switching to the iMac instead of the Mac Pro. But what I'm doing is I'm tossing a GTX 680 into my Mac so that it can be the gaming PC. Instead of spending $2,000, I just spent like, $500 for the Mac version of the GTX, which allows me to turn it into a gaming rig instead. I'm just doing some tests here where I'm adding the Baby Hank green screen effect in addition to an extra copy of the drop shadow behind us, and I'm still not dropping down below 30 frames per second, which on the Mac Pro it would be sitting at like 10 frames per second by now. Even though the two systems are almost the exact same in terms of power. It doesn't make sense, but for some reason it seems more capable. Yeah, there we go. Baby Hank green screen effect. In addition to that, this the iMac right now is broadcasting with more effects than I usually do on the other computer, such as like here, it's got so multiple Gaussian blur behind me. Sorry, multiple drop shadows behind me, which will help me clean up some troublesome green screen effects that happen sometimes. But in addition to that, it's also streaming and recording to disk at the same time, which, yeah, the Mac Pro just wouldn't have been able to do. And I think it's just because the company that makes Wirecast has optimized it for iMacs for some reason and not Mac Pros, or old Mac Pros got left in the dust, I guess. Whoa. If the stream crashes, if the program crashes, yes, the recording gets corrupted, which is a very bad thing. It's pretty rare for this program to crash, though. What the fuck? Go. There we go. I'm just adding as many effects as I can to this to see if I can make the frame rate drop below 30. Okay, there it goes. Oh, it just dropped for a second. Now it's hitting like 28 sometimes. It seems like I'm just at my limit for effects. Right now I have a blurred out version of the game behind everything. You can barely see, probably can't see it. I have the screen with the glow effect. I have the chat room. I have Batman up there swooping down on me. Myself with two copies of Drop Shadow plus the Baby Hank green screen square. And I'm still at like 30 frames per second, maybe losing one frame here and there. Yeah, and I'm streaming and recording at the same time. Yeah, so this setup is probably the one I'm going to switch to. But first I need to do a studio tour to show you the old setup, so I don't want to tear down the old setup yet. And one of the big reasons why I keep on delaying the studio tour is because the place is just never clean enough to show it off. Like, I only have like brief moments where the studio looks nice enough to show off, and then it gets dirty again, and I just keep putting off doing the studio tour till we tidy up again. Anyways, part of the reason for this is, though, I'm not going to, like I said before, I'm not going to stream and record with the same machine. I'm going to use a second machine to capture the footage and stream, so that if anything ever goes wrong, you can still hear us and you can still, the stream doesn't cut. However, being able to stream from the same machine and having multiple internet connections like I do, allows for me to stream simultaneously to, say, Twitch and YouTube or Dailymotion, so that maybe I can look at some alternatives to this horrible chat lag that we have right now. So that's another benefit to the experiments I'm doing while Becky's away right now. Yeah, I think I could do. Yeah, I could probably do TF2 tomorrow. I just have to get some things from the basement. Anyways, I do like how this, what do you guys think in the end about the glow from the gameplay over top of the chat? What do you think of that? I kind of like it. I especially like that when it's dark, the chat seems to like be under a shadow, kind of. Like it's going behind the screen. I feel like it doesn't make the chat as less of an eyesore like that. Lurking in the shadows. The thing is, we have no trouble reading the chat because we still have a full screen. It's only a bit dark on a dark game, though. Like... Was there only one guy? Nice. Experimenting with this.
What was I thinking working on Christmas Eve? I should be home in bed with a sandwich, a beer, and my girl.
Alright guys, I'm gonna take off and I have some experimenting to do with my setup tonight. See you tomorrow sometime. I'll try to think of a time that I'll be able to make it for you guys. I suppose, especially if I'm going to do something with you guys, you'll want a good time, like a time that you can log on with me. I'm thinking a little bit of TF2, maybe some Grand Theft Auto. Alright guys, see you later. Merry Christmas. Have a good Christmas Eve.